Hello, and welcome back to Rainbow Clan! We're picking up right where we left off in the last episode. Unfortunately, we had a bunch of cats get hurt right as year 4 began. We have Lavender Finn's tail, which was badly injured by a fox. Tiny Sight got a splinter. Tangle Spot sprained their paw. Katie, the loner that we met like the previous moon, had died for some reason. And Sand Snarl's injury to their leg after falling off a cliff is beginning to look concerning to Tiny Sight, and they've begun to plan what to do if the infection progresses any further. So if Sand Snarl's broken bone does not heal soon, he's gonna end up losing his leg, which is not ideal, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. So we don't have a ton of cats to patrol with this moon, because we have so many injured cats, but let's take out Blazestripe, Rosy Pelt, and Cedar Hollow on a patrol together. As the patrol gathers to train under Rosy Pelt's leadership, Blazestripe admits they think they had a vision from StarClan last night. This is the second time Blazestripe has had a vision from StarClan. And Rosy Pelt takes Blazestripe aside, giving them the full benefits of Rosy Pelt's seniority and experience as they discuss Blazestripe's vision. What does Rosy Pelt know about StarClan visions? That's unusual. Blazestripe definitely seems to have a StarClan connection. I wonder if he could be a prophecy cat. Let's take out Valley Star, Shadow Poppy, and Tiny Sight on a medicine cat patrol. With New Leaf bringing ragwort back onto the medicinal menu, Tiny Sight heads out to find where the silly plants have decided to sprout this year. They describe ragwort to the warrior with them, though they'd be surprised if anyone managed to spot it. And it looks like they found ragwort and also some burdock. So let me check the relationships for this moon. Valley Star thinks Sand Snarl is really charming. I think Valley Star and Sand Snarl have crushes on each other, but Sand Snarl has a mate now, so. Shadow Poppy compliments Calamari Prance on their catch during a hunting patrol, which causes them to purr. Interesting. I know that Shadow Poppy and Cedar Hall have crushes on each other, but Calamari Prance is really surprised that Tiny Sight's life isn't as easy as they thought it was. Yeah, Tiny Sight has it pretty rough. I think Calamari Prance, with all the time that she is spending in the medicine cat den, she's learning all about Tiny Sight's life. Okay, let's move on to the next moon. Yes! Sand Snarl announced that they are expecting kits! Finally, we're going to have our first litter of kits in 4 years. But, finally. But Blazestripe's bee sting is feeling better. Tiny Sight's small cut is no longer bothering them, but Tiny Sight was climbing a tree when they fell. And all the catmint went bad. Oh no. Hopefully no one gets green cough. But I'm excited to see Sand Snarl's babies. Sand Snarl and Blazestripe are gonna have babies. They come across a thunder path running through the mountains. I think Cedar Hollow, at least, would cross because he's a very bold cat, and I think he wouldn't hesitate making a decision like that. The patrol finds a pipe running under the thunder path and uses it to cross. They end up with slightly damp paws, but a successful haul of prey. That's good that they found a root underneath it. Hopefully they continue to use that. So let's take out these 3 on a medicine cat patrol. New Leaf has brought new life to Rainbow Clan's territory, and Tiny Sight heads out to gather fresh mallow for the stores with a patrol of their clanmates to assist them. And it looks like they gathered some mallow in Bethany. Yay! Calamari Prance challenged Lavender Finn to spar with them. Isn't your jaw still broken, Calamari Prance? Come on, don't be sparring. Let's skip to the next moon. The infection in Sand Snarl's wound has abated. Okay, that's good. So it looks like Sand Snarl's not going to have his leg amputated. And he's unsure of how many kits they'll have. Tiny Sight is feeling much better. Their bruises are gone. Valley Star has gotten heat exhaustion. Shadow Poppy was bitten by a snake and survived. Well, that's good. Tangle Spots can walk and move without pain. Their spraying must have healed. And Calamari's jaw no longer bothers him. It seems to have healed from its break. Good! So I'm glad that Calamari survived that broken jaw and the infection that had happened in it. Let's take a look at her now that she's up and about. Yeah, she's got a beautiful silver tail. I don't see where the other color on her is, but let's do some mediating between Cedar Hollow and Shadow Poppy because I'm like desperate for them to get together. So we're gonna keep pushing them together. Hopefully they will confess to each other. Let's take out 3 cats. Tiny Side is leading Calamari, Prance, and Tangle Spots on a medicine cat patrol. And it looks like they are looking for just some general herbs. And they got Plantain and Mullein. Rosy Pelt, Cedar Hollow, and Blaze Stripe are going out together. Cedar Hollow is trailing behind the patrol when there's a mighty clatter of stones from below them. They look around wildly, just in time for the world to tip upside down as the scree slope beneath them collapses. Oh shit. Hopefully he can get out. The patrol eventually manages to rescue Cedar Hollow, but they need to be helped back to camp, battered and injured. Cedar Hollow got head damage. Oh my god. Let's skip to the next moon. This is where Sandsnarl is going to have his kittens. Lavender Fin has recovered from their mangled tail, and Lavender Fin also always seems to have cardinal feathers stuck in their fur. Blaze Stripe is waiting eagerly to meet their offspring. At Sandsnarl's invitation, they crawl into the nursery, purring, enjoying Sandsnarl and licking their single kitten clean. Sandsnarl chokes down the herbs given to them, retching at the taste, but knowing they need them to stop the blood loss. We got a new kitten! Partridge Kit! Look at him! He's a little orange kitten with like little white wings on him. Well, I was hoping they would have more than just one, but I'm very happy with little Partridge Kit. He's our first kit born in the clan. Hopefully he stays alive. Alright, let's take everyone out on patrol. While walking along the border, your patrol notices a Wish Clan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. So I changed the names of the clans, and Wish Clan is one of the ones that I changed the name to. I don't remember which one it was originally, but and it looks like the 2 patrol leaders get closer to each other to share a quick nod of acknowledgement. The patrols refocus on their tasks without stopping for a conversation, but a feeling of mutual respect has been fostered. So relationships with Wish Clan have improved. Let's take these 3 out on the Medicine Cat Patrol. Tangle Spots always gets stuck on the Medicine Cat Patrols, even though he doesn't really seem to like it. As the Plantain starts to choke off the path the clan uses to get about, looks like they're getting Plantain, but it doesn't look like they managed to find any, at least not any that was alive. Blaze Stripe purrs for a long time at one of Sandsnarl's lame jokes. Yeah. Sandsnarl turned to Partridge Kit in a time of need, only for Partridge Kit to abandon them. What? That's a baby! Tangle Spots wishes they could get their pelt to shine like Partridge Kit's. Why are you beefing with a child? Alright, well let's move to the next moon. Tiny Sight woke up with a mild headache. Valley Star recovered from heat exhaustion, only to get heat exhaustion again. Okay. This is just like Sandsnarl's stomach ache from a few episodes back. Shadow Poppy is healed from the snake bite they got. Cedar Hollow awakes with a dull throbbing pain in their head. Their head injury doesn't appear to be healing as they hoped. Uh-oh. Let's take out 3 cats on a medicine patrol. It's these 3 again. What the hell? Maybe Tangle Spots is good at gathering herbs even if he doesn't like it very much. So they're gathering moss and looks like they got a good bundle of it. Let's take out these 4 together. A Heath Clan. Okay, I don't think it saved the names I gave some of these, but I'll go back and fix those later. A Heath Clan scent has strayed into their territory. The Heath Clan deputy explains that they are bearing important news for their leader. Suspicious but assured in their intentions, your patrol escorts them to camp. At least it wasn't anything bad. Let's do mediating again. Let's keep pushing these 2 together, even though Cedar Hollow has a head injury. It's slowly going up. I also noticed that... Oh, look at little Partridge Kit. He's adorable. He's frightened after hearing a scary story, and he's noisy and oddly insightful. Aw. Maybe Partridge Kit will end up becoming the Medicine Cat apprentice. Something I noticed is that Sandsnarl loves everyone. Look at this. They also have crushes on everyone. But look at this full bar of platonic love for Shadow Poppy and trust for Cedar Hollow. I'm checking on Highness Heart and Lavender Finn's romance. Doesn't look like it's going up any further. But it looks like she does have a crush on Valley Star as well, which is higher than her crush on Lavender Finn. I wonder if Lavender Finn will be upset by that if she chooses Valley Star over him. Alright, let's skip to the next moon. Oh shit! Rainbow Clan has no deputy. Sandsnarl died from blood loss. Blood loss from the kidding? But it's been like 2 wounds. Maybe Sandsnarl had a wound after giving birth and it reopened or something. Poor Sandsnarl, he left his mate and newborn kit behind. Blazestripe stares dully at Sandsnarl, the world fading from awareness as they try to comprehend their death. All the things they'll never do together, the places Blazestripe wanted to show them, the life they could have lived by each other's side, all wiped away in an instant. Blazestripe makes a point of removing some foliage from Sandsnarl's nest before it's cleared out. Sandsnarl's scent and the strands of fur left behind comforts Blazestripe as they drift to sleep that night. Oh my god! And Rosy Pelt and Valley Star are also grieving pretty heavily for Sandsnarl. The past moon Sandsnarl has taken their place in StarClan. Moments of their life are shared in stories around the circle of mourners as those were closest to them take them to their final resting place. R.I.P. Sandsnarl. I didn't expect that to happen. Yeah, it seems Sandsnarl died after a harsh kidding. He may have had a wound that reopened or something. Oh, poor guy. Poor Partridge Kit, too. Oh, he's hiding from other cats. I'm sure he's very upset. But the time has come for us to pick a new deputy. I don't believe any of these cats have had an apprentice, because the only 2 cats who have had an apprentice are Mudsilk and Timestripe, and they're both dead. So it looks like we're just gonna have to pick a new deputy based on experience. Let's check Valley Star's relationships and see who he's closest to, who he trusts the most. It looks like he has the most trust for Rosy Pelt. But Blazestripe has been having StarClan visions. I think it's gonna be Blazestripe. Blazestripe has been having visions of StarClan. So maybe it's his destiny. So I'm gonna go ahead and make Blazestripe our second deputy, fulfilling the role of his mate, who is now gone. Let's take some cats out on a medicine cat patrol. Leafball holds the last chances to stock up on herbs that will die off in Leaf Bear, and Tiny Sight heads out to gather fresh goldenrod for the stores with a patrol of their clanmates to assist them. Looks like they got goldenrod and marigold. Let's take out these last 3 together. Blazestripe stumbles upon a bush of red berries. I think he's smart enough not to mess with that, so I'm just gonna not proceed on that. That's something I would probably expect an apprentice to do, but not Blazestripe. Let's skip to the next moon. Valley Star's heat exhaustion is abated. Shadow Poppy got a few bruises. Honey's Heart got a runny nose. Tangle Spots has gotten white cough. Hopefully that white cough doesn't spread. And all the plantain went bad. It seems like a lot of the herbs are going bad. Maybe they should move to a different den. So let's take out Tiny Sight and Blazestripe together. And they gathered some moss together. Let's take out these 3. Lavender Finn is tempted to eat the prey he just caught. Okay, yeah, he absolutely would. And he was caught, so that's not particularly surprising to me. Rosy Pelt and Partridge Kid have an argument about who should get a pretty feather and end up destroying it in their fight. See why I picked Blazestripe over Rosy Pelt? Rosy Pelt is such a troublemaker, and she's fighting with this kitten over a feather. Are you serious? This kitten who just lost his father. Calamari Prance covered for Partridge Kid on something minor. Well, at least Calamari Prance is being nice to Partridge Kid. At least someone, even if that's the cold cat, is being nice to the little baby who lost his father. Let's skip the moon. Lavender Finn got a sprain. Shadow Poppy's bruises have healed. Cedar Hollow has healed from their head damage. Okay, that's good. I was worried that that was going to get worse, but it looks like everything's okay. And Tanglespot's white cough is gone, so gladly that was short-lived. Calamari Prance has realized that She-Cat doesn't describe how they feel anymore. And Calamari Prance dislocated their leg. Okay. Let's check and see Calamari Prance's identity. They're non-binary. Interesting. Okay. But unfortunately they dislocated their leg, so they gotta stay in the medicine cat den. Partridge Kit is being helpful around camp, and Blazestripe covered for Partridge Kit on something minor. Partridge Kit! Looks like Partridge Kit is already making a name for himself in the clan. Even though he's so young, maybe he's doing it to distract himself from Sandsnarl's absence, but it looks like he's still close with his other father, Blazestripe. And Rosie Partridge Kit left camp. Maybe Partridge Kit is out gathering stuff for the camp without asking, but maybe that's what Blazestripe covered Partridge Kit for, but maybe he was like, don't do that again. You're gonna get hurt out there. Shadow Poppy and Cedar Hollow are still not together. Oh, I didn't go up any further. Come on, you two. Let's take them out on patrol together. They look for something to disguise their scent while hunting. A snowy patch will do. The plan works and their hunt goes well. Okay, good for them. They work together well. Maybe you should be mates. Just take out these three. He's looking for anything that will work, and they found some rosemary. Alright, let's skip to the next moon. Valley Star has gotten over their grief, but they've also gotten green cough, which is not good. Shadow Poppy went for a long walk this morning, deep in thought. Highness Heart travels to Heath Clan to resolve some recent border disputes. Highness Heart's running nose is gone, and the Bettany went bad. God damn, all the herbs are going bad. Let's take out these three together. They disguised their scent while hunting, but they couldn't think of anything. Tanglespot slowly asked if Tanysight could teach them more about the nature of StarClan. I didn't expect Tanglespot to have a genuine interest in that sort of thing, since he doesn't really seem interested in medicine cat duties, but he just wanted to see if he could get a hold of any prophecies or StarClan gossip. A Partridge Kid is 5 moons old, which means that he will be becoming an apprentice on the next moon. We will see what path he decides to choose. Blazestripe will always feel their grief, but time has softened it, at least a little. Luckily he doesn't have the lasting grief trait, but I definitely understand how he feels. Lavender Finn's brain is much better. Blazestripe was seen talking calmly to a loner before both cats went their separate ways. Rosie Pelt tells themselves they can't let these feelings consume them, and said they have to learn to live with it. And they were touching noses with someone from Heath Clan. Calamari's dislocated joint has been popped back into place and is feeling much better, and was grabbed and dropped by an eagle. Oh my god. Calamari Prance is getting all sorts of injuries, huh? Partridge Paw smiles up at the stars as they sit beside Blazestripe. The stars seem to shine brighter, and Partridge Paw knows it's a sign that Sandsnarl is still watching over them. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Well, it looks like he got his dad as a mentor, which is good because his dad's the deputy. He needs an apprentice. I'm glad that they got paired up together. He's charismatic. Aww. Well, hopefully he trains to become a great warrior under his father's teachings. Still pushing these two together. Take out Tanglespot, Cedar Hollow, and Lavender Finn together. They found an abandoned kit whose parents are nowhere to be found. The kit is nursed back to health and promised a place in the clan. Hale Kit has joined the clan. We got a new kit. And she's got a little heart on her. Oh, how cute. And she's lonesome, just like Shadow Poppy. Oh. Well, hopefully that changes with time. These three together, or these four together. Blazestripe suggests this might be a good chance for the cats to practice teamwork, particularly with Partridge Paw. Everyone has a nice practice session, and their coordination with their clanmates grows stronger. Partridge Paw really gets into it and is praised for their focus and enthusiasm. Good, Partridge Paw! It seems like Blazestripe is a great mentor for Partridge Bot. And Tiny Sight is going out by himself. And he didn't manage to get any moss. Alright, let's go on to the next moon. Oh, Blazestripe got their paw caught in a two-leg trap, and while they eventually escape, their leg is heavily injured. Tiny Sight finds an abandoned litter and decides to adopt them as their own. Let's take a look. Oh my gosh, we got two new kittens. Thrush Kit and Day Kit. Parents Basil. I guess Basil is their biological parent. Let's take a look. Oh, Basil's dead. Oh no. It's happy their kits are safe. Oh my god, that's so sad. Well, we'll take good care of Thrush Kit and Day Kit for you, Basil. Lonesome and noisy. Well, they'll be apprentices on the next moon, so maybe one of them will become a Medicine Cat apprentice. Since Tiny Sight is their adopted father. Let's take these three out together. Rainbow Clan can never have enough cobwebs. Tiny Sight instructs their team, leading them to search out for them. And they gathered some cobwebs. And let's take out these three. Rosie Pell is tempted to eat the prey she just caught. I don't think she would. She's troublesome, but she's not... I don't think she would make that bad decision. She just doesn't strike me as someone who would do that. So she's decided against breaking the warrior code. I also forgot to mention that Valley Star cured his green cough, but Cedar Hollow has gotten white cough and Tangle Spots has gotten yellow cough, which is worse than green cough. So hopefully he recovers from that, and hopefully he doesn't spread it to anyone else. This moon will end year 4 for Rainbow Clan. Cannelloni went missing and was found dead! Oh no, Cannelloni! Oh man. Well, Shadow Poppy's bad leg is feeling particularly sore this moon. I forgot that she had a weak leg. It's something she was born with. Cedar Hollow's white cough is gone. Hailkit's bruises have disappeared. The thought of fighting and hurting another cat makes Thrushpaw shiver. They decide to heal instead of fight, and Tiny Sight takes him under the wing. Okay, so we have a new Medicine Cat apprentice in Thrushpaw. And Thrushpaw was given Holly as a congratulations. Rosie Pelt watches from the side with a jealous glint in their eye. Oh my god, Rosie Pelt. Daypaw has become an apprentice and was seen talking calmly to a loner. Highness Heart wanders past Cannelloni's vigil. They won't mourn Cannelloni's passing. Oh my god. Highness Heart? Highness Heart is the one that took the position for Cannelloni. I wonder why they don't like each other. He was very compassionate, but this moon Cannelloni has taken their place in Star Clan. Rainbow Clan mourns their loss, and their clanmates will miss the spot they took up in their lives. And here's Thrushpaw! He's our new Medicine Cat apprentice. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's daring, though. And he's rethinking his life choices. Maybe he's not super sure about his path as a Medicine Cat, but I think he'll fall into it pretty easily. And Daypaw here has Lavender Fin as a mentor. That wouldn't be my first choice of mentor, but we'll just have to see what happens. And Hailkit is still in the nursery and hopes to make a friend today. Oh, well, she had those two. She had Thrushpaw and Daypaw in the nursery for a little bit, but she's back by herself again. So let's take some cats out on patrol. We have 2 Medicine Cats now. Well, a Medicine Cat and an apprentice, but Thrushpaw gathered Bethany and Goldenrod with Cedar Hollow and Lavender Fin. Tiny Sight is taking these guys out to gather some burdock. And looks like they gathered burdock and plantain. And we'll take Valley Star out with these 2 apprentices. And looks like they chased after a mouse but weren't able to catch it. Let's take a look at the relationships. Lavender Fin and Highness Heart are back to romancing each other. Calamari Prance swaps favorite prey with Daykit and shares tongues with Hailkit. That's so cute! Calamari Prance really seems to get along with the kittens. Alright, well that's that for year 4. We lost some cats, but we also gained quite a few cats this year. And hopefully our clan continues to grow in the next episode. We'll skip to the next moon really quick to give you a preview of what's coming in the next one. Let's take a look. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna go into this right now. This is for the next episode. So we'll see you guys later. Bye!